not acceptable for us. When they kill you people and say, and there is nothing, okay, we will sort it out on a bilateral level when everything will cool down. That's not the way we think that neighboring countries should have that kind of relationship together. And I think that it is a kind of running away from the responsibilities. They have an agenda, and they do not dare saying what is this agenda at that very strategic, very important place. And that agenda is known by each and everybody, because they want to control the Bab al-Mandab. And I won't say that they have the means and the capacity to control it, but they are trying at least. And it is a danger on the international community, not only on Djibouti. It's a danger for the international community to leave Eritrea to position its troops on the Bab al-Mandab, because it's, as I said, it's the most frequented maritime route where all the oil supplies for Europe and part of the United States comes through. And that's is the core of the issue. We need to look into it very, very seriously.
The second part of the question, perhaps, Mr. Foreign Minister?
Yes.
Helicopters landing.
Where are these two things, their allegation that French...
No, I was in that helicopter. My president was in that helicopter. When the first phone call in mid-April between the two presidents, President Isaias and President Gele, in that phone call, President Isaias said, I haven't taken any piece of your land. I'm in my land. And President Gele told him, I have different information. I need to go to the site, and then I will call you back to tell you that things have gone beyond your territory. And we went to the site. I was in the helicopter. The Prime Minister was in the helicopter. My President was in the helicopter. We have been supported in that mission by the French military staff. And we landed in our territory. And we didn't go beyond our border. And we saw what was happening on the Dumera mountain. And then President Gele, back to the capital, tried to phone and to call President Isaias. He refused to take the phone. And that's the kind of behavior we don't understand.
And the last thing is speedboat. Have you heard of this? They claim that in recent days one of their speedboats was shot down. They claim in their waters.
Yes, because the first attack came from that speedboat. It attacked in the positions on the Djiboutian position on the Ras Dumera, and then we responded. Our troops responded, and it has been sunk.
And it was your troops that they say that your troops wouldn't have been able to do it. That it was either France or the U.S. that did it. It's your troops.
They can claim everything, but we have proofs. We have photos. We have also everything in these documents. If you need more information, I'll leave it to the...
Will you be submitting this to the Council today?
Yes, and
so
I will
perhaps
leave a copy,
your mission could leave copies
yes.
to the press.
Yes.
Do you have another question, Khalid? Yeah.
Foreign Minister, but generally speaking, what's your response to charges, at least allegations by Eritrea, that Djibouti is being used as a spearhead by the Americans and the French to make instability in their own country?
Our answer to that allegation is that France is stationed in Djibouti since 1862. 1862. And there has never been any threat on the Eritrean interest on the Eritrean territory since the independence of this country. For the American presence, it's in the framework of the coalition fighting terrorism. And we have very clear agreements with the French and the Americans not to threaten neighboring countries' interests from Djibouti. So we know that our neutrality is our own asset to live in peace in this very troubled region. If we leave that to others, we know that we will be embarked on a situation we don't like to be in. We have Somalia in our borders. We have the problem of Ethiopia and Eritrea in our borders. We have Sudan not far from Djibouti. So we know that our neutrality is our asset, as I said, and we don't play with it. So these allegations are really for us mere lies, and we're not taking them into consideration.
I would like to thank Mr. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, His Excellency the Foreign Minister and Minister of International Cooperation of Djibouti, for being with us today, and wish you the best of luck in your briefing to the Security Council this afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much.
And thank you all for being here. Noon briefing in 5 minutes.
Looking at me.